Hey, Washington Commanders fans! Today, I've got some exciting news about our team. Quan Martin has impressed everyone at the Commanders' mandatory minicamp and looks set to play a very important role. Let's break down all the information and what it means for the team's future. Stick with me till the end and don't miss the details. Last week, the Washington Commanders wrapped up their mandatory minicamp, and now the next step in the team's development will be training camp, which starts at the end of July. We know that the rookies will report on July 18th, while the veterans will have a bit more time and return to the Commanders on July 23rd. One of those veterans looking to maintain his spot at the top of Washington's safety group is Quan Martin. According to Sam Fortier from the Washington Post, who appeared on the Locked on Commanders podcast, Martin was the standout player during minicamp. If we talk about safeties, they have three young guys in Percy Butler, Derek Forrest, and Quan, and I think Quan is clearly the leader on the team to have a significant role, said Sam Fortier of the Washington Post. Quan Martin, the safety, obviously had the standout play during camp, but I'd say we knew Jeremy Chinn turned down more money to go somewhere else. He's on a one-year deal, and talked about how he fits into this defense. I think everyone knew that the new faces on defense that were going to stand out would be linebacker Bobby Wagner, Jeremy Chinn, and linebacker Frankie Louvu. But I thought, okay, if we talk about safeties, they have three young guys in Percy Butler, Derek Forrest, and Quan, and I think Quan is clearly the leader on the team to have a significant role, Fortier said when asked about his standout player in the Commanders' 3 days of practice. I think he's going to be a guy they'll move around a lot, and I think he's going to make a lot of noise. In his rookie season, after being selected in the second round of the draft by Washington last April, Martin played in 16 of the team's 17 games, started 5, and recorded 2 interceptions and 1 sack. It was as a safety where he showed the most potential as an NFL player, and the new coaching staff, led by Dan Quinn, evidently saw the same, since it looks like that's where Martin will fit with the new style of play that he and defensive coordinator Joe Witt Jr. are bringing from the Dallas Cowboys. Martin had high praise for his 2 new head coaches earlier in the offseason and seemed comfortable with the idea of not moving around as much as he did in his rookie season, focusing mainly on free safety responsibilities. He also said he hopes to take the next step to become a well-rounded NFL player, and at least in the early part of the year, he seems to be achieving just that. To hear all of Fortier's comments on Martin and more, don't miss this episode of Locked on Commanders. Now, fans, what do you think about Quan Martin's future with the team? Do you think he'll have a big role this season? Leave me your comments below. And if you find this information valuable, help me reach 1,000 subs so we can show the Dallas Cowboys how strong we are. And remember, hail to the Redskins!